We're still up on the tripod. Rise and shine, happy campers. Good morning. Welcome to day 7 on our Bruce Trail Flipflop. The southern half of the Bruce Trail. The morning. Let's just take a little look at the morning, shall we? Right ahead of me, we are on trail, coming up to a little intersection. And right at the other side of that intersection, because I just checked the map, that's how I know, we're going to make a right turn and we're going to head into the forest. Behind me, a beautiful color in the sky. The gravel road just leading down through the forest. Hey, nowhere else I'd rather be today. Whew. Had a wonderful night's sleep in my kind of culvert, ditch, whatever, campsite. Who turned the furnace off? Today's Sunday. Is it the 4th of June? The 3rd of June? Oh, good God, here we go again. Can't remember the damn dates already. It's Sunday. I know it's Sunday. Woke up this morning. Baby, it's cold outside. Whew. I don't get it. Right now I've got my shorts on, of course. Got my rain pants on. Got my ISO Cool t-shirt, my Arc'teryx ultralight hoodie, and my lightweight poofy. Here we go. This is it. Going into the forest this morning. Oh yeah. Ooh, look, it's dark in there. Okay, let's go. Okay, so I just want to show you guys something. I showed you last night at the end of day 6. All I could find as a camp spot was just that kind of rugged little area that I was in along the side of that little dirt road. And it worked out fine, don't get me wrong. But just take a look at that. I haven't been walking 10 minutes. And there's all kinds of excellent little camp spots through here. All kinds of them. Now, I'm not knocking where I was. But take a look over there. Are you kidding me? Anyhow, I've often said, quite often on a morning, you wake up, you walk 100 yards and you think, look at that campsite. Oh yeah, just I'd mentioned kind of that, you know, yesterday or some days you get to the point where, okay, that's it, I've done enough. And so this is going to have to do. But just around that next corner. Oh well. Bruce Trail Blaze. We are definitely on trail here. Of course we are. Okay, let's go. The sun's not up yet. But I really want to show you these almost waist high. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful wildflowers. Absolutely gorgeous. They're white, they're mauve, deep purple. Absolutely beautiful. All over the place here. Definitely waist high. It actually reminds me, look at that. That's sweet. Wow. The trail. Blaze. Oh yeah. It reminds me of the Colorado. I remember at one point I'd arrived at a place and there was a fire hall at the end of day 2, or towards the end of day 2. And that's where you get water from. Some dry area there, burn area. Anyhow, I met a couple and they were giving out sodas. Trail Angels giving out trail magic. And they said, oh, when you get to this particular section up the trail, you know, a few week or two, you're going to come to an area that's got wildflowers just as tall as you are, they said. Look, here's more. Well, they weren't actually as tall as I am. I'm 6'2". Well, actually, there's another story. I used to be 6'2". Yeah, I just went for a physical and the doctor said I'm 6'1". He said it's normal. He says you shrink as you get older. Anyhow, get back to the story if I ever get it finished. The wildflowers through there, they just brought back that memory. A beautiful memory of the Colorado Trail and the wildflowers as tall as me. Well, almost. Oh yeah. Take a look. Take a little look at that. Have you ever seen golf course with water fountains in the middle? Hope you can see them on the GoPro, otherwise it makes me sound like a total idiot right in there. Well, anyhow, you've seen it here first on trail named Jasper. Golf course with water fountains in the middle. And poof, just like that, we're back on that same gravel road. Oh yeah. Let's answer a question. And it's a really, really, really good question. Difficult to answer, but it's a good question. Some young lady by the name of Sylvia. Hi Sylvia, thank you for watching our channel, being part of our group, our family. She says, your cook system, I just purchased the same one, the Jetboil Stash, the one you are using in your videos. And I'm wondering, how long does a container of fuel last? She's planning on doing some hiking and, you know, I don't know what, she didn't stay, but she'd like to know how long a container lasts. So, okay, Sylvia, excellent question. Thank you again for being part of our family and asking a question. Okay, so first of all, there's three sizes of container, essentially. There's a 4 ounce, a 8 ounce, and a 16 ounce. Those ounce weights and sizes refer to the actual content of the butane mixture, which I believe is butane and naphthalene. I believe that's what it is. Oh, look, a Coca-Cola, Pepsi-Cola golf ball right there. You know where that came from. You know what? I'm a golfer, not much of one. Pepsi, let's throw that back. No. Oh shit, we hit the tree and it bounced back. Anyhow, we threw it back into play. Maybe not. Where was I? 4 ounce, 8 ounce, 16 ounce, they all refer to the weight of the gas itself, not including the canister. The last one I told you was a 16 ounce a pound. Forget about it. Not for hiking. Great for tailgating, maybe outback Algonquin in the canoes and so on, this kind of thing. But when you're carrying it in a backpack, forget about it. Too heavy. The next one's the 4 ounce and the 8 ounce. I use both of these. When I started off this particular hike, I started off with a 4 ounce, but I also knew that 4 days later I was picking up a resupply box, and in that resupply box I did have an 8 ounce. I also knew, or believed, that that 4 ounce and that 8 ounce together would see me through this whole 460 kilometer hike. Oh, take a look at that house, that gate. I don't know if you can see the house. I'm betting you can, yeah. Take a look at that house. Isn't that a sweetheart? Beautiful gate. Yeah, I'm actually thinking I don't like it now I've seen it. Anyhow, so I used the 4 ounce container from day one. Today is the beginning of day 7. I'm still using that same 4 ounce container. I use my gas stove, my Jetboil Stash, generally speaking 3 times a day. The odd time it's twice, sometimes it's 4 times, but 3 times a day, let's say. Breakfast, I boil water for my oatmeal, generally, and for my coffee. I'll stop at some point during the day. I'll have coffee or hot chocolate and maybe some instant potato sometimes, whatever. I boil water for that. And then, of course, dinner. I boil water for that. So I have started day 7 with that same 4-ounce container. Will it get me through day 7? I feel it will, and maybe day 8. In my mind, I budget for about 7 to 8 days on of that usage that I'm giving you, telling you about on a 4-ounce, and double that for an 8-ounce. Of course, if you use it once a day, it's going to last you much longer. If you use it 4 or 5 times a day, it's going to last you much less. Nice little country home. Those folks have got it going on. I like that house actually much better than that monster that we just saw. To be honest with you, I like that a lot. No, don't like that one. Looks too morbid for me. Too dark and morbid. So, Sylvia, I hope that answers your question. Depending what you're doing, if you're going out for 4 or 5 days, take a 4-ounce, it's all you need, generally speaking. Again, depends on your consumption. Thank you, and have a nice day. Echo! Hello! Jumper! The sunrise this morning. Just poking up over the top of very expensive, magnificent homes. Your Ontario Street, we just came through the tunnel. Is that your Ontario? Oh, Highway 10? Oh, you know what? I ask the same question every time I'm here and I forget. Take a little look-see. This reminds me of something else. On the Appalachian Trail, I sit on some rocks and I tried to pinpoint or point out to you folks New York City, because you could see it. I can now see Toronto, and I don't know, somewhere in here maybe. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Somewhere in there. I know you can't see it on the skylight, on the GoPro. Toronto, I think, or maybe it's to the left. There's 2 sets of building. We'll say it's to the left. We'll say it's Toronto. Hell, could be anywhere. Ooh. Yeah. White blaze with my shadow right on those trees. Right there. The sun's just kissing that blaze. It's missing everything else. It's just catching the blaze. Isn't that a beautiful color? Okay. Pushing towards the forks of the Credit, guys. Whoop. There's a route change. A lengthy one. This is going to last for, well, it says 3 years, whatever. Well, they work on road work and stuff. So I looked at it last night on the Bruce Trail app map, and looks to be a in and outie. We're going to go in. We're going to hike around the forks of the Credit Gorge, I think it is. And we're going to come out, I think, the same way we went in. And then we're going to make a right turn at that point and head south. Looks then like to be a little bit of a road walk as we head towards the Badlands. And you know what that means? Yeah, the end of the Caledon Hills section later this afternoon. Good morning. Love this time of day. Although, I just love any time of day. I just love being alive and being out on trail. That I really do love. One thing I miss, and I have seen some, I've seen 2 section hikers, one through hiker, and I also know there's another through hiker. I think there's one called, well, Matt I met, and I think there was another one called Mark, who's probably in just about the same place Matt is as they head north. Oh. Overlooking the rooftop. Another big stately home down there. There's people with a lot of money. Oh yeah. Not me, just people. But even though I like to hike alone and so on, I miss the others that I encountered, say, on the Colorado Trail or the Appalachian Trail. I miss the other hikers. They were good people, fighting the same fight, enduring the same pains, for sure. And I miss that. I'm not going to use the word brotherhood, because on the Appalachian Trail, they call it a brotherhood. I found out, yes, there is a certain brotherhood, but the brotherhood is every man for himself. They're not your brothers. They're not even your friends. But there is a bond. And that's, I believe, unbreakable. I think some of the PCT hikers, a guy called Ben Mosser, can't think of his trail name, I believe he's a Triple Crown. I watched him. He has a bond with hikers that he hiked with. Yeah. Wow. Do we remember here? I think so. I think we do. A pond. Picnic table. Yeah. We remember here. What a tranquil location. Oh, looks like they're going to be building something here. What's it going to be? I don't know. Wow. Okay, so this is a new sign. Oh, I've never seen it before. North straight ahead, south to the right. Okay. And then here, we're at the forks of the Credit reroute, by the way. So here, I believe I've just come along Pickering Lane. I believe I'm right here right now. I think if I take the south route, I think I'll go this way. If I take the north route, I think I'll go this way. Does either one make any more sense than the other? I don't know. Ooh. Back to the old question of being a Virgo and decision making. Let's go. Excuse me. Oh, let's just do this and do the loop this way. I suppose it matters, to be honest with you, although I don't know. Let's go. We got it in total of 4 sections. 1, 2, 3, and back to where I was just here, number 4. Oh, I hear a truck coming. A tractor maybe. Oh, and a dog. Big dog. Tractor, he knows the sound of that tractor. That dog knows his master's coming. Right there. Wow. You see that dog? He's a big one too. But he knows the sound of that tractor, and there's his master getting out to open the gate. Okay. Wow, that's interesting. The dog knows the sound of the tractor coming. He knows his master's coming home. Okay, let's get at it. Oh, by the way, later on today, we're going to do two things. We're going to leave the Caledon Hills section and enter into the northern end of the Toronto section. And assuming it's open, we're going to hit the Spirit Tree Cidery. Oh, you heard me. I'll say it louder, just in case you didn't. The Spirit Tree Cidery. Best damn coffee you ever had. Let's go. Right here, it's along the telegraph pole lines. You can see right down into the gorge. And on this particular section of hike, I believe we essentially hike down, around, back out of the Forks of the Credit Gorge, I guess you would say. Interesting, challenging, but well worth doing, for sure. Oh, more beautiful wildflowers right here. Take a look at these ones. Oh, just take a look at these ones. Oh yeah, I have no idea what they're called. There's some more here. If you know what these guys are called, would you put it below in the comments, because I'd like to know. Also, I have a question for all you kind of botanists. I think you're called botanists out there. All you folks with the green thumb. Every now and then I get this fragrance. It's a very pungent, strong, powerful fragrance. Seems to come from a bush, a small tree. Seems to, but I'm not sure. With like white buds, flowers on it, whatever. But it is obnoxious. It's nasty. For me, with my allergies, it just rubs me the wrong way. Chaps my ass, if you will. If you guys know what that's called, please put that below too, because that's something I'd really like to know how to identify and what it's called, because it just stinks nasty to me. Some people I'm sure would like that smell. I can't explain what it is, but I don't like it. Okay, let's go. I think right here was where we're going to make the left turn, although I'm not sure, and there's a blaze ahead of us. Let me just see what this sign here says. It says, well, okay, let me take you out of there and you can read it too. So yeah, it says we're here, so we got to carry on, and then you got to go back down this way. So this, oh no, because this is Dominion Street, so this is the old one. Yeah, this does not represent the new one. Okay, or the reroute. But there is something here that's useful. Outhouse, if it's open, but more importantly, garbage disposal. I am going to empty my garbage here. Yeah. Isn't this beautiful through here? I guess, well, I can hear the forks of the Credit River. I hope you hear it too. It's surprising. I just dumped, oh, by the way, the outhouse was open. I just dumped my garbage, and it is surprising in a few days of hiking how much in weight, in wrappers and so on, from your foods and whatever else, be it empty kind of bug sprays or whatever's. It's surprising how much in weight you dump. I probably just got rid of about 4 ounces of weight by emptying my garbage there. And as we know, on trail, on a through hike, weight kills. Oh, for sure. Can you hear the river? It's just ahead of us, but just inside those trees, I believe. We're going to make a left turn. There's a side trail here. I'm sure it takes you to the river. Oh, I can see the river. Let's go take a look at the river. Come on. Let's do it. This might be the only opportunity we get, because the actual forks itself, which is a great water source, but you've got to remember, have a good filter, because you've got to filter out dead people, and B, great camp spot. Fish in the Credit River, brook trout and brown trout. Here you go. Take a look at this. I can assure you many people have camped here back in the day. Oh yeah. Take a look-see. Is this beautiful? The Credit River. Yeah, it is. Okay. We're not ready for a break yet, but if we were, that would be a great place to have one. No doubt in my mind. Let's keep pushing along the trail. Each step, each hour, each day, each week gets us closer and closer to the southern terminus, Queenston Park. I think it's Queenston Heights Park, Niagara. Let's keep going. And poof, just like that, with the magic of television, we are right back at our north and south turn points on the Bruce Trail. Whew, good, solid hike through there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Man, great facilities with the pit toilet, garbage disposal, some excellent camping spots. Folks, the Credit River is a great water source. Again, make sure you have a good filter. People do put dead people in there as well as dead animals. It's really quite famous for people's ashes. And I'm sure you don't want to drink Aunt Mabel's little toe or something. So anyhow, we are now going back down. What do they call this? Puckering? Was it called Puckering Lane? We're heading back down Puckering Lane. So this is the outie part of the in and outie of the detour. Now, just for a point of interest, I did notice when you're, just before you make the left turn in the Credit Park, just before you make the left turn to head back towards Puckering Lane, you can see Dominion Lane. There was day hikers coming through there, quite a few. So, and I could see cars. You can see it ahead, and there's a blue kind of bar gate and asphalt beyond that, but you could see cars there. And so the day hikers, I guess, are still not getting access to that. Secondly, there are houses on that street. So if it's just closed, must at the very least have local access. I'm guessing they just don't want foot traffic on there if they can help it. Maybe Monday to Friday, I don't know. Just for danger, you know, of equipment and so on, being a construction zone. But there's definitely access through there. I could have done the original route. However, if you're doing a through hike of any particular trail, and that governing authoritative body does a reroute, blazes it, posts it, announces it, that becomes the official trail. So if you're going to do a trail, a through hike, and you are a purist, you want it to be a pure, clean hike like I do this one. Not that I'm a purist, I just want this one to be a nice, clean hike. So it's white blaze, continuous steps on trail. Then you follow the guidelines of that authoritative or conservatory body. And when they make a reroute, that becomes the official trail. And that's the trail you will take for continuous steps on trail. Huh. Alrighty, I'm sure you already knew that. About 10.5 kilometers to the Spirit Tree. Yeah. Now, I would invite you all to the Spirit Tree to join me there today in about 10 kilometers, and I'm going to buy you all lunch. However, by the time you see this video, I won't be there. No. This video won't be out for a while because, as you know, I edit and prepare and then upload all my videos post-trail. I don't do them on trail like some folks do. I do mine post-trail. Okay. Speaking of post-trail, why don't we just put a postage stamp on this one and just keep moving? Oh yeah. As you coming out of the Credit Park and then back along Puckering Lane, the detour lane, coming back, once you get to the little country road, you make a right turn. It's a beautiful country road right in front of me. Just a gorgeous little country road. Quiet, I've seen maybe 3 cars. I'm taking a break. I'm having one of my cereal pouches because I just need that extra steam right now. Good. Day 7 progresses very well indeed. Weather's beautiful, much cooler, much drier air today. As I said, I woke up this morning and it's like, oh my goodness, I had to put on layers of clothing. It was cold. And that breeze in the shade is cold, but it's still early. It's like 9 o'clock, it's still early. Oh, here comes one of those cars now. There they go. Okay, I'm going to finish my break. Then I'm going to push towards the Cheltenham Badlands. Talk to you in a bit. A little while ago, we were looking at some nice homes and stuff, and what I liked I didn't, but that to me is paradise. Absolute paradise. What an absolute beautiful location. Look at the grounds. A lot of pride in what they've got. Rightly so, it's gorgeous. A bridge ahead of us. Oh yeah. We're on a country road. Still, we've gone from asphalt to gravel. And there's a blaze on the tree to our right. We're still on trail. So yeah, so far so good. Entering into the Badlands. Take a look at that color. Isn't that beautiful? Oh yeah. Just came out of the forest just behind us. Descend down this little asphalt country road, make a right turn, and then enter with a left turn into the actual Cheltenham Badlands Park. But unless you take the side trail, you don't actually get to see the Badlands. We just saw a little bit of the Badlands now. The Cheltenham Badlands. We've been through the Badlands several times, and I videoed many times the side trail to the actual Badlands themselves. More of what we saw there with the red kind of clay soil. Today, I'm not taking that particular side trail. We're just going to push through the Badlands. At the bottom of this particular trail, we leave the Caledon Hills section and we enter into the northern end of the Toronto section. Lots of day people here at the park, enjoying their day. It's a perfect day for it. Boys and gentlemen, ladies and girls, you see it here first on trail named Jasper. We are now leaving the Caledon Hills section. We are entering into the Toronto section. Oh yeah. Okay, and the the trail. Bruce Trail, club section boundary, fine. The Bruce Trail continues southbound on Credit View Road to Boston Mills Road. I know that. So why'd you have all this to do here and make me think I have to cross the street and go down there? I have no idea. Weird or what? Hey, hey, welcome to the Toronto section. Section number, well, we've completed the Blue Mountain section, the Dufferin Highlands section, the Caledon Hills section, and we've done that in 1 week. The end of today we'll have completed a week, and we'll get whatever we get of the Toronto section done today. I'm gonna cross over. I can see what's coming. Okay, so all is well. Spirit Tree. We go down here, we make a right. It's on that road on the left. So I'm going to go there and enjoy that facility for a little while. Probably 45-minute break would be really nice there. Bite to eat, some of their coffee, beautiful. Then we're going to push on. There is an overnight rest area, Terracotta, I believe it's called. I'm not sure how far that is from Spirit Tree. So we'll have a look once we get there on the app. And we'll see where water's going to be. Not sure what time it is right now, but anyhow, we're doing fine. Let's get to it. The sign says slow down, please. Well, I know they're not talking to me. Spirit Tree, right here. There's cars, there's people. I'm pretty sure it's open. Wood-fired oven bakery, local food shop. There's a couple of pieces of fruit too. Might pack out of here. Might like to carry that weight and pack it out and have a really special dinner tonight if they have some fruit. Apple, orange, banana. Oh yeah. Oh, tub of blueberries. Let's go see what's going on. Well, after a slice of cheese and basil pizza, count them, 2 scones, 1 cranberry apple drink, non-alcoholic of course, I went for the vitamins there, and a coffee, and about an hour of rest, relaxation, catch up on a few notes and stuff, check my emails, this kind of thing. We're departing the Spirit Tree. Blaze on the telegraph pole there. Trail ahead of us. Beautiful country road here. Gorgeous day. In fact, I'd have to say today is darn near perfect. Cooler. I mentioned it was cold this morning when I got up. I had to put on a poofy. But definitely cooler. The sun's beautiful. It's beautiful and warm. But definitely cooler. It's not that 32, 33 degrees stifling kind of heat. The air mass is dry, or it feels that way. Plan for the rest of the day. Heading towards, I believe it's called Terracotta. Overnight rest area. I might check that out. It's 9 kilometers away from the Spirit Tree. And I believe there's a couple of water sources it shows on the map between here and there to grab camp water from. Terrain doesn't look too bad on the map. So you know what? Might be just an easier afternoon. It's about 1 o'clock, 1:15 right now. So I got lots of time to do those 9 kilometers. Then tomorrow morning is our resupply day in Georgetown. I have 12 kilometers to do. from Terracotta Overnight Rest Area to the Cedar Springs Motel, which would be shower, shave, laundry again, recharge the battery packs. Although I did put some power in the, my phone and my GoPro at the Spirit Tree. That's why I actually didn't record anything at Spirit Tree. I had my GoPro batteries plugged in, put some power into them. Anyhow, that's the overall plan. So that would take care of the rest of today and Monday. Tuesday, you know, I was planning slightly ahead while I was sat at Spirit Tree and looking at the app and the map. And from the Cedar Springs Motel to the Kelso camp, it's 30 kilometers. Makes for a nice, healthy hike on Tuesday. And I know there's spigot water there, garbage cans, pit toilets, a little pavilion, and some pretty damn good tenting areas. So that would probably be my Tuesday plan. We're in the Toronto section. Oh yeah, we are in the Toronto section, pushing south. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Bruce Trail Overnight Rest Area. No destination camping, please. Okay. Leave no trace of your visit. Maximum 12 people, no fires. We can relate to that. Whew. I've stopped here before in the past, but I've never camped here. I've taken a break here. I'm going to set up, I don't know, maybe right down here. I got logs. Maybe right down, okay, I got to check those routes. But there's lots of spots. And I got some logs here to sit on. The trail in the morning, I believe the trail in the morning continues right down here. I believe it goes that way. I think. Am I sure? Yes, because there's a blaze. Right in there, there's a blaze. Okay, you know what? Looks fine. And every time I've passed this one, I've often thought about it, but it's always been just too early in the day. But I think it'll be fine today. Okay, let's get set up. Okay, my Durston X-Mid one set up, nice and firm. Everything looks good, so that is going to be a good spot for our camp tonight. We're going to talk a little bit more about this tent. I am becoming more familiar with it, but it doesn't mean I like it anymore. We're going to see. Okay, you know what? I'm going to make myself a cup of hot chocolate and relax. The Terracotta Conservation Area really is a unique kind of environment. Great for the local people and people from far and wide. But their trails, for instance. Now, that's a beautiful trail to hike on. There's no doubt about that. And this is actually the Bruce, but it's shared with, what do they call that? They call that the Vaughan Trail. It's well kind of planned. Station 16, Terracotta Conservation Area, Vaughan Trail, 1.16 kilometers, a mile. That's where we came from. I have no idea what's down there. Maybe some service access. I don't know. But I think if I lived here, for sure, I would definitely use these trails, especially with such a great overnight rest area that you can use. It says there's a maximum of 12 people. But that would be 6 tents with 2 people in each tent, for instance. I doubt whether that would ever happen unless they had some kind of a group of, you know, scouts or something, or Girl Guides or whatever. I don't know. Just had my dinner. Didn't need a big dinner today. I had a rather big lunch, as you know, at the Spirit Tree. But I did have ramen noodles with half a packet of bacon, jerky, and a little bit of potato and a hot chocolate. Last of my hot chocolates. Got to remember that on resupply tomorrow. Got to get electrolyte tomorrow. Got to get 1 packet of instant potatoes tomorrow. Maybe 2, I've got to check, maybe 2 ramen noodles. And some cookies and a few bars. Bag of potato chips maybe for the salt. That's pretty much it, I think. I don't need a lot. I've been looking more for picking up too some fruit for my motel with yogurt so I can enjoy some of that. And something for dinner, some proteins for dinner. I don't know what, but some kind of protein for dinner. See if I can find a, you know, a ready-made chicken meal or something. Sometimes, like when I was on the Appalachian Trail, myself and one of the other hikers, Professor, quite often we would buy one of those whole cooked chickens you can get at the supermarkets, and then we would just bring that to the table, and you know, we'd eat that with some vegetables, and when we stayed at hostels or whatever. It was pretty cool. Anyhow, you know what? It was 29 kilometers today. That's fine. Tomorrow we've only got 12 to do to get to our motel. So, you know what? It's not going to be a 4 o'clock start. There's just no point getting to the motel too early. I mean, it says the check-in's 3 o'clock. I've been there many times on my hikes, and I've been there as early as noon, and they've let me in. Who knows? I mean, it's only 12 kilometers, so I'm going to probably sleep in till, I don't know. If I leave here at 7 in the morning, 12 kilometers, say, I don't know, maybe 3 hours, that's it. I'll be there and take my time, take a break. I'll get there by noon. Lots of time to resupply, laundry, bath, shave, charge battery banks, and relax. And then from there, my next resupply is only, I think it was 82 kilometers. I got to check that too. I think it was 82 kilometers to Waterdown. So, what's that? It's a 3-day hop. So that's all I'm carrying for 3 days. So I don't need much. We'll talk to you guys in the morning for day number 8. Good night, everybody.